All right, football fans, welcome. If you're looking for the lowdown on today's Europa Conference League action, you are in the right place. We've got a fantastic slate of games to get through, so let's just dive straight in. So, the big question is, where's that winning edge for Thursday's games? Well, that's exactly what we're here to do. We're going to give you a super clear, confident guide to the most interesting matchups and our top predictions. First up, let's talk about the high confidence calls. These are the matches where, honestly, the analysis is pointing to some pretty straightforward outcomes. Okay, so we're zeroing in on 5 specific games where one team just has a really clear advantage. You can think of these as the foundational picks for today. So, who are we talking about? Well, we've got AEK Athens, who are just a fortress at home. Then there's a high-flying Fiorentina side, the ever-reliable Sigma Olomouc, a super strong Samsunspor on their own turf, and of course the European veterans Shakhtar Donetsk. You know what? Let's take a closer look at that Shakhtar game, because the confidence level there is through the roof. All right, Shakhtar Donetsk versus Breidablik. I mean, this is a classic David and Goliath story, isn't it? You've got the Ukrainian giants. These guys have been around the European bloc more times than you can count. And on the other side, you've got the Icelandic underdogs facing, well, a mountain to climb on the road. And the analysis here? It's about as direct as it gets. No messing around. The expectation is just total control from Shakhtar, from the first whistle to the last. And that leads us to the predicted scoreline, a clean 3-0. This tells you everything you need to know, right? It's not just a comfortable win for Shakhtar. It also means that over 2.5 goals pick is looking pretty darn solid. Okay, so we've done the straightforward ones. Now let's get to the really fun stuff, the exciting toss-ups. These are those games that are way tougher to call, where you could see some proper drama unfold. So the question is, how do you find value in these nail-biters? Well, the trick is to stop looking for just a winner and instead look at how these teams' styles are going to clash. Let's take KuPS Kuopio against Slovan Bratislava. On paper, it looks like a really tight affair, but once you start digging into how they actually play, a really clear pattern emerges. And let me tell you, it's all pointing towards one thing: goals. And here's why. Both of these sides just love to press high at the pitch, and they attack with lightning speed. That almost always creates a really open back-and-forth kind of game. You combine that with some defensive wobbles on both sides, and you've got the perfect recipe for a match with plenty of goals. Next up, we've got a fantastic clash. It's Premier League versus Eredivisie, Crystal Palace against AZ Alkmaar. We all know how tough Palace are to beat at home, but listen, AZ Alkmaar are a seriously dangerous side on their travels. The prediction here is actually a 2-2 draw. See, this isn't about picking a winner, it's about recognizing that both of these teams have the firepower to really hurt each other. And that scoreline, well, it logically leads you to the pick. Both teams to score and over 2.5 goals. All right, for a last deep dive, we're going to shine a spotlight on one game in particular. This one just screams entertainment. We're talking about a must-watch attacking showdown. And that match is Mainz versus Fiorentina. The Italian side is heading to Germany, and believe me, they are packing some serious attacking punch. Seriously, this is one you're not going to want to miss. So, what's the game plan for Fiorentina? It's pretty simple, really. It breaks down into 3 steps. First, use all that superior attacking talent they've got. Second, use that quality to completely own the midfield. And third, turn all that control into a decisive win. Yeah, the assessment here is crystal clear. This isn't expected to be some squeaky clean 1-0 win. No way. The prediction is for Fiorentina to make a real statement. We're talking goals, dominance, the whole shebang. Whew. Okay, we have covered a lot of ground. So to wrap things up, let's just pull it all together with a quick recap of our top picks for the day. Ready. Here are your 5 top-rated picks. AEK Athens to win. Fiorentina to win with over 2.5 goals. A straight-up win for Sigma Olomouc. A home victory for Samsunspor, and finally, look for a high-scoring game from Shakhtar Donetsk. And there you have it. That's our full breakdown. We've given you the high-confidence calls and the exciting toss-ups. But hey, this is football, right? It's never fully predictable. So I'll leave you with this question. Which of these games will defy the odds and deliver the biggest surprise? Enjoy the matches!